We opened up the episode basically with Cynthia bouncing around to all the girls talking about what happened on the trip as if she wasn't there, but I guess she went to bed early.
She did. Cynthia could go to
Right.
sleep.
Listen. And then Shamia says that Brit threw shade at Angela about Charles cheating and having a baby on her. Call me crazy. Because first of all, we now know that that's not true. All of that is not true. That baby's not true.
Huh?
That baby's not real. That's not true.
Carl Jr.?
It's her baby.
No, it's not. No,
She
it's not.
said, I just watched a interview with her on a radio station where she says that is not true. Charles never had a baby on her.
So if you Google Charles, right? Charles has a daughter, which he shares with Angela.
Okay.
The Charles Jr., the son, which is in between the age of Angela's son, that 11-year-old. There is another son. So in total, they have 4 children together. She has 3 of them, which the youngest baby girl is the only child she shares with Charles. She has a son who is 11 years old, which is crazy.
She says they have 3. She says they have 3 kids together.
Biologically, only one is his.
Okay, now we're gonna have to do some more research on this because
check this, but
she literally said that he never had a baby out on her, and I just find that hard to believe that she would say that knowing that people would find out because she just did the interview, and she said that it's gonna come out on the show how much of a lie that is.
But remember 2 weeks ago when we first brought it up and we were talking about the word on the street is with Charles and his affairs, and we were like, oh no, it was T that he had the affair. It was T. Wendy Williams broke this story. So that's what I'm saying. No, the Charles Jr. is a real
She talked
child.
about that, by the way. She talked about that, by the way, and said that Wendy basically lied. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. We gotta.
We gonna have to fact check that again. But like I said, if you go on Wikipedia right now, Charles has one child, which is the daughter, the baby girl who looks just like him. And like I said, Angela, which I found it hard to believe, that son who's been in the kitchen while they're filming, that boy is 11 years old. But remember, her and Charles, that's why I'm saying she actually had a baby on Charles as well. They both had babies on each other.
Well, why do we keep saying they had a baby on each other? I'm confused on how we know that.
Where did the 11-year-old son come from? If her and Charles been married all the time.
The 11-year-old son.
The son who she.
But they've been married. But they've been married for 10 years.
Right, but
they didn't meet on the day they got married. That's what I'm saying.
So that child, that son, that they always say is Angela's son. They would never say Angela's son. When they put the daughter on the screen, the baby girl, they say Angela and Charles' daughter. That son is not his. It's not his. Like I said, they could do whatever custody, whatever situation.
So the son is. So if you're saying the son isn't his, then we're talking about Charles having a baby on her,
which is Charles Jr., the one that they're never going to show.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to figure this out. But anywho,
yeah.
Cynthia asked Portia. And that's what I wanted to say too. Maybe it's a woman thing, and I just never understood this. You throwing shade about my husband allegedly cheating on me and having a baby on me? Okay, he's a shitty person, not me. I didn't do it. He did it. Why should she feel bad that he did that?
It's more, because it's more of a, it is a jab to you, honestly. It is a jab.
Why is it a jab?
What do you mean? My husband, first of all, not only the baby, this is what the issue is when people have the babies, right? So the proof is you already cheated, right? But the proof of the cheating is the baby.
No, I get that, but I'm saying, but why are you saying it to me?
Well, because
like I did.
Because
why is it embarrassing? Why?
Why? You had a baby on you. It's embarrassing.
So what? That's not who. Why would that embarrass me?
Well, because he brought an outside child out of your marriage. That's why.
He's a shitty person, not me.
And you're still with him.
Yeah, because I love him.
Yeah, that's crazy. I could never accept that. I'm telling you right now, my husband could never have
Yes, that's fine. But you and no one else has the right or should ever feel that it's embarrassing. Is it embarrassing that I got murdered? No, the person's a murderer. Like, no. I don't get it. He's a cheater. Why am I the bad guy? Why should I be embarrassed?
Your marriage is something.
He is. So yes. And he's the bad guy.
But
Not
again,
her.
to woman, that's a jab that can hurt your feelings. Your
That's
husband stepped out on you, he had a baby. That's a jab to
that's.
you.
So does the husband get any? Is the husband a
The
bad
husband's
guy in
always going to
this?
get. Oh, the husband is always going to get the backlash. Your husband's the goddamn cheater. Oh, he's always going to get the backlash. But
Does he
you
get the
as the,
backlash?
he does. But again, it's irrelevant because he's not in our circle right now. We talking about him like a dog. That's fine. No, we know your man is a cheater. But what I'm saying is, for the woman to go back and forth, that's a little jab because now you should be embarrassed. Your husband had a baby outside of your marriage, and you're still with them. So,
That's crazy. That's
Chloe,
wild. I. That's wild. That is wild to me.
it is. I'm telling you. I would love to hear
That
the people in a comment on this because I'm telling you that
I mean, I get the premise of it. I just don't understand why. If somebody said to me in an argument,
Mhm.
that's why your man cheated on you. Now, don't get me wrong. If it's a cheateration situation that I'm unaware of, I am embarrassed because
Right.
you telling me something I don't know. But it's something that I'm aware of, and we've are. Ooh, you shaking the table. Like, yeah, okay, and I know this.
And again, I don't think it's the word cheating. The cheating is not the issue here.
Well, the baby too. The baby
It's the no,
too.
the baby is the nasty part. Yeah, the baby.
I mean, it's nasty, but I just okay. Let's move on.
Yeah.
So then, Cynthia asked Portia, did she say she would sleep with Charles? Portia says she doesn't remember saying it.
She said
Portia says,
anything is possible.
right. Portia says she would never sleep with anybody's husband.
Girl.
So then we bounce around to Shamia saying that she texted Angela, and Angela sent back a book essentially saying, and at the end basically saying like, "Hey, be blessed." Honestly, from what I got from the vibe of this text message, I see nothing wrong with what Angela said or did in that text message.
She said I'm good on y'all.
Yeah, like and I get what she's saying about that.
Yeah.
Like, essentially, what she's saying is, I already knew Portia was a whore.
Right.
But I hold you to a different level. I hold you to a different height, Shamia. And you're over here laughing and kikiing with her. Like, that's something that's cute to say. You think your husband's exempt?
Right. Yeah.
Like, come on.
Essentially.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, come on now.
Yeah.
Then we find out that Cynthia is going to have her Bailey cue. Fun. So then we move on to Kelly's dog party.
Girl, she spent $1,000 a month on that dog.
I don't think it's a month. It better not be a month.
No, she's saying that the dog gets all her treatments each month.
Girl, that's so dumb.
Now, I don't believe in all that. Now, that's a shame. Did you see the eyelashes on top of that? That was wild to me. Like,
I'm not counting nobody's pockets, but
no, I don't count
that
it.
amount, I'm not counting nobody's pockets,
No,
but
not at all.
that is a dumbass expense. I'm sorry. That's a dumbass
Yeah,
expense.
yeah,
Like, come on.
yeah.
Brit lets us know. Oh, by the way, Kelly looked phenomenal in that confessional.
No, Kelly looks great. No,
She looked
great.
good. Brit lets us know that her mom is moving in. Let me be the first to tell you, I could never. And I really want to look it up. It's just on the house, or was it foreclosed on? I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding.
Now, I was also questioning what's all going on with the house because why all of a sudden you want to live there? The father has been dead for quite some time.
She said he was. Well, we'll get there, but
Right.
that was odd. I was just like, okay, ugh, yuck. Like, I pray to God that my partner never wants my future partner never wants his mother to move in, and if she does move in, we need to have minimum 8,000 square feet, 2 kitchens. I don't want you here. I don't want to see you, and that's even if I like her. I'm just saying that's who I am.
Blink on that because
oh, I know you better be quiet because you watch this show with your man. So blink twice, bitch. You better keep that mouth shut. Yeah, exactly. And we're moving on to Portia and her family. We get to meet the way Portia gave that girl that dog, gave her daughter that dog. Like, she was like, here the dog. I know you want a PK. Pilar was looking like,
girl, when did we talk about this?
Like, when did we discuss this? I mean, I'm happy about it, but is this for the cameras? I'm confused.
PJ was looking at her like she may have said that one day when she was off of the Benadryl from her allergies, and she just mentioned the dog, and then next thing you know, the dog was there. Girl, I don't know where this dog came from. She trying to think of a name and everything. You know, if kids plan some shit, they gonna remember the name. She ain't had no name for no damn peanut butter. She probably had a cracker and thought about that.
Girl, like it gagged me. Gagged me.
So by the
By the way,
way,
I love Portia with a bang. I love Portia with a bang.
Portia's hair, I'm not gonna lie, I actually may start buying Go Naked. Her hair has actually never been terrible ever. The hair looks
Ever.
good. Miss
Well,
Diane, on the other hand,
she's an Atlanta girl. Come on.
yeah, the girls don't play in Atlanta. Now that I will give Atlanta the girls don't play about no hair down there. Now y'all can do some hair, and y'all gonna have that hair done. Now Miss Diane, now if the
Mm-hmm.
Lord allows me to look like that at that age, Miss Diane look good. The
Oh,
body
Miss
is
Dan, yeah.
key.
She's still
Miss Diane young,
oh, duh.
he fucking
Oh, 100%.
like younger than 40. Could be like 38.
Girl, I was thinking I see Diane 28.
You see Diane fucking somebody 20s?
Yes. Yes.
I could see her getting a 25-year-old dick. I can see it.
Hell yeah.
I can see it. She look
That'll be
good.
the nothing. Nothing. I'm gonna move on. Um